What's up, everyone? I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Knock at the Cabin, directed by M. Night Shyamalan. So let's get into it.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Why are you here?
Alright, I just got back from the theater. I'm going to give you guys a quick synopsis. So, Knock at the Cabin is basically while vacationing at a remote cabin in the woods, a young girl and her parents are taken hostage by four armed strangers who demand that they make an unthinkable choice to avert the apocalypse. Confused, scared, and with limited access to the outside world, the family must decide what to do before they believe all is lost. So this film I had mild expectations for because I saw the trailer. I like the trailer a decent bit, but it's directed by M. Night Shyamalan, so it could go either way, and I do expect this movie to be pretty divisive, even though I'm going to say I thought it was great. I had a great time watching it, but revisiting M. Night's older films, Old came out in 2021, his previous film before this. I really didn't like that film. I thought it was actually extremely dumb, and I thought the script was the weakest part of that movie. And then he had Glass 2019. I didn't like that as the finishing touch of Unbreakable, Split, and then Glass. But I do like some of his films. I like Split. I like The Visit. I just watched Signs. I like that one a decent bit. But I think this one right here might be some of his best work to date, because we get into the movie. This is a non-spoiler review, so don't worry about it. We get into the movie. It gets right to the point, and it gets moving along pretty fast, and it really doesn't stop moving fast at all. I'm gonna say there's not a lot of action in the movie, but even without a lot of action, this movie moves pretty fast. It has a quick pace. And I want to, before I say anything, my number one thought out of this movie is that the acting is phenomenal. The acting really put this movie together for me. Because we got Dave Bautista, Jonathan Groff, Rupert Grint, Ben Aldridge. Those are just to name a few. Those are probably my strongest performances of the movie. But I think, staying in the performances aspect, I think Dave Bautista just gives his best performance to date. He is going to be such a big star coming out of this movie. He was just in Glass Onion. I loved him in just his like 5-minute scene from Blade Runner 2049. I love Batista so much. His acting range is getting better and better. And let me just say, he is the better wrestler turned actor. Sorry, Rock, but Dave Bautista is on another level with this movie. And you can just see his range is all over the place in this movie. It's something out the ordinary. But I'm happy we got to see Rupert Grint again. I haven't seen him for a while in any movies. I know he does The Servant, which is also done by M. Night. I haven't seen The Servant. I think Ben Aldridge and Jonathan Groff are really good here as the couple in the movie. I really did like them. And I did like M. Night's direction here. It was really, really different from his previous work in Old and Glass. I think he really stepped it up here. Another thing that I really liked was the camera work. If you've seen Upgrade, I don't know who directed it, but I think it came out in 2018, 2017. Upgrade has some pretty impressive camera work that actually moves with the motion of the characters or the objects that they're using. And there's some of that here, which I liked, and I liked the cinematography overall of this movie. And another thing that really brought this movie together for me was the dialogue and the script. Because this movie, I'm going to tell you, this movie is dialogue heavy. So if you're not really into dialogue stuff, then you probably won't like it. But it's like a dialogue heavy thriller. And I really did enjoy the dialogue here. I think it was well thought out. And I think the script was done by 3 people, including M. Night, which I think really actually helped M. Night, because his old script I did not like. Everyone sounded robotic when they were talking. But here I really did enjoy the script, and I think the acting does go hand in hand, as the emotion during the script was great. Everyone's performance here helped the script, and the script helped the performances. And that's what makes it one of M. Night's best movies, in my opinion. I would do a ranking of them, but I haven't seen all of M. Night's movies. I haven't seen The Happening, Lady in the Water, or Sixth Sense, but I want to watch those, and I'm not going to watch The Last Airbender. No one can pay me enough to watch that. I already know it's bad. And I think I'm going to go see this again, or maybe a couple times. I want to take my friends to it. I think this is the best movie of the year so far. We're starting February off pretty great, but I can't say that yet because I'm still going to see 80 for Brady, sadly. But I think this movie is just pretty incredible. To a stance that I didn't expect it to be incredible. That's what helps with leaving your expectations at the door before you go see a movie. Don't get too high of expectations before you see my film. I've done it before, but I didn't do it here, and I thought this movie was just pretty great. It's basically one location too, which is interesting to see unfold, but I think it worked really well. There's a lot of surprises that are going to happen. If you've seen the two trailers, nothing really spoilery is in those trailers, so don't worry. I watched the two trailers. I was surprised at what happened. I did like the ending, but a lot of people might not. But as I said, I think this movie will be divisive like M. Night's films, but I thought it was great. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars, which is going to be an 8 out of 10 for this one. It has jumped to number 1 on my yearly rankings so far, so it's my favorite movie of the year. Let me know what you guys thought down below, and if you want a spoiler review, but I'll see you guys in the next video.